Joining me now, Gordon Chang, expert on North Korea and China, contributor with Forbes.com. Great to see you. Let's start with two cruise missiles being loaded aboard a patrol craft on the east coast of North Korea, and those are anti-ship cruise missiles. Should we do something about it?
What we should do is that the United States patrols the Sea of Japan regularly. We should do what we ordinarily do, and we should not be intimidated by the North Koreans. I think that what they're trying to do is to scare us off, so we should definitely not permit them to do that. Now, I don't think the North
What would happen if you lit them up? And by that I mean destroyed their cruise missiles aboard their patrol craft because they were being threatening.
I don't think the North Koreans would do anything in retaliation because they realize that American power is overwhelming. And, you know, Kim Jong-un wants to stay in power.
Then why should we put up with the threats and also the prospect that he might carry through a threat?
Yeah, I actually don't think they're going to do anything because, you know, it would just be the destruction of the North Korean regime. So I think we should patrol there. We should show Kim Jong-un that we're not going to be intimidated by this display. And I actually think that this is important because
the president got 15-0, a vote in the Security Council. People said that couldn't happen. He did it. Now we're being told by all of the experts that it's very unlikely that North Korea will cave to the Russians and the Chinese because they don't think the Russians and the Chinese are serious people when it comes to the issue of North Korea. Who's right?
Well, I think that the Russians and the Chinese are going to do what they want to do until the Trump administration imposes costs on them. You know, a lot of people say, oh, the Chinese will never help us and the North Koreans will never disarm.
Right, you and I both know that sanctions have never worked with any country, no matter what. So what's it going to take?
I think that it's going to take the Chinese, for instance, seeing that the North Koreans can threaten them as well as us. And I think that Kim probably is going to threaten the Chinese. And that's why the Chinese will back off. Now, the one thing that we can do...
That's why the Chinese will back off?
I think the Chinese eventually will back off. And the reason why you saw the 15-0 vote is largely because they're starting to get concerned as well. The thing I'm...
Yet they'll still back off if Kim Jong-un threatens them. Is that what you're saying?
I think that they probably will. Now, the one thing that concerns me, Lou, is that the Chinese have supplied a lot of the ballistic missile technology
to the North Koreans. Giving them everything they can.
And so, you know, there's a bifurcated relationship here. The Chinese military is supporting the North Koreans. The Chinese foreign ministry is not. And the question is, what is Xi Jinping, the Chinese ruler, going to do? He's in a very vulnerable position because of this 19th Party Congress coming up.
You know, I don't really care about him, and I don't care about their commie party. What I do care about are American citizens vulnerable to an ICBM carrying a warhead that has been engineered on Chinese technology to destroy, perhaps, Americans.
Right, and we also should be worried because we had two previous administrations, maybe three
You're
of them.
giving me more reasons to worry and not many to kind of relax a little.
Yeah, but I think Trump has the right instincts, and we see that
I don't think he's got the right instincts. I think he's got the right instincts, the right judgment, and I think he's got the right approach. Do you feel better?
I feel a little bit better.
All right. With that, we have to say thank you, Gordon. Great to see you.
Thanks, Lou.
Gordon Chang.